Hello everybody, it's a sad day here in Phoenix. We normally have a room full of restaurateurs that are excited to learn some more things about their business, that are excited to connect with other restaurateurs and talk freely about their business, knowing that it's not their competitors. We don't have that going on, but we have meetings going on, and a couple weeks ago we had a meeting that I want to tell you about. We got this really positive update from one of our members, and it made me remember him 2 years ago. And so we're at a member's restaurant. We were actually in Nags Head on the other side of the country from here, and we're in the restaurant. All the restaurateurs are around the table, and we're doing this thing where we share stories, and we go from one person to the next, and they share their victories, what's going well, and they share their struggles and challenges. And when you have a room full of restaurateurs, you know, there's a ton of knowledge in that room, and you can solve any problem. Well, we're going around and we get to Chris, and Chris is there, and Chris is emotional, and you can see him starting to well up a little bit, and he says, "Everybody, I'm heartbroken right now. I'm gonna have to leave the group. I'm not gonna make it. My restaurant's going out of business, and all my dreams are going up in flames. You know, it was my dream to open this restaurant with my mom, and she since passed away, and I'm feeling like a failure, and I'm feeling like I didn't do enough, and I'm feeling like I let my community down, and I let my employees down, and I'm out of business, and this is gonna be my last meeting." And the room's just like, everybody's looking around, and they're like, "Oh no, what's going on, Chris? Let us know what's happening. Like, why are you going out of business? What could possibly be going on?" And Chris goes, "Well, my bank accounts went negative this week, and you know, I'm overdrawn here, and I'm overdrawn there, and this is the end of the line for me." And the room just kind of looks at one another, and then the silence gets broken. One of our veteran restaurateurs, he's been in the business far over 30 years, made a huge change in his business, and he laughs and he goes, "Chris, you're not actually a restaurateur until you've operated your restaurant with a negative bank account. Man, it's gonna be fine. I'll bet you could go around this whole entire room, and every single one of these person in their growth at one point or another has had to deal with this situation. Man, there's hope. So, you know, commit to the systems, get Gino out, and let's just start working on it." And Chris's update from last week was, he's got cash in his bank account, he's smiling ear to ear. He's got landlords calling him saying, "Hey, I got this place open, I got this space open, you got the pick of it," right? So he's looking at buying more restaurants. He's opening another restaurant. He's operating multiple restaurants. He is killing it, and the cash is not a problem. He's got lots of cash, and he's done smart things. It's not all restaurant things. He's managed things well. He's unloaded depreciating assets. He's made wise decisions. He manages his cash flow on a weekly basis. He applies the systems and does the work.
Hey, what's up everybody? It's Chris Schoenberger with Barbecue Productions Sports Bar and Grill in Lake Zurich, Illinois, as well as Barbecue Productions Incorporated out in Third Lake, Illinois. And just wanted to come on here and do a quick little video and tell you a little bit about my experience with Restaurant Systems Pro and Fred Langley with his group. So Restaurant Systems Pro is really just an awesome company, and really I think the best way that I can explain it to you would be the old saying of, you know, if you give a man a fish, he can eat for a day, but if you teach a man to fish, he can last a lifetime. And that's exactly what Fred is, and I think you should really take a look at his systems. And it's one of those things where if I could go out there and play football, and I have no football experience whatsoever, and I want to play football, and I want to go out there and I want to play against, you know, one of the famous teams out there, Green Bay Packers, Chicago Bears, and I want to go out there and get some training, I'm not going to go to my local high school and ask my high school football coach to teach me when I have the opportunity to go out there and get coached by Mike Ditka from the Chicago Bears. And that's who Fred is, and that's what his group is. And so Fred is the Mike Ditka of the restaurant, and of the restaurants, and being able to teach you how to run your restaurant. And so when I don't have an answer, or I don't have a way to get an answer, I call Fred or Gino out at the Restaurant Systems Pro, and those guys can really kick some serious ass for me, and really have curtailed some of the things that I've done wrong as a business owner, and have allowed me to completely turn my life around. When I first went to them, my prime cost, which was my food and my labor, was roughly about 84%, and now I manage my prime cost to be in the high 50s, and our best one that we ever had was 48%. So if you want to be able to take the most amount of opportunities that you have to learn how to run a restaurant, the science behind a restaurant, and the scientific math equation on how it runs and how it operates, give them a call. You won't be disappointed.